Welcome to today's deep dive. Today, our mission is to decode a pretty fascinating paradox for you. We have a fresh East Value Research Equity Report from July 31st, 2026.
Yeah, looking at the Polish travel operator, Tours S.A.
Right, exactly. And the paradox we're looking at is basically how does a travel company maintain a strong BUI rating and, actually get a price target bump from 194.50 to 204.70 zloty?
While flying straight into massive global headwinds. I mean, the headwinds they're facing are just severe.
If you're looking at this sector, you're probably wondering why you shouldn't just run for the hills at this point.
Oh, absolutely. European jet fuel prices are up like 83.4% compared to the 2025
They're
average.
from 83%.
Yeah, 83.4. And combine that with a prolonged conflict involving Iran, which disrupts the exact airspace and regions this company operates in.
Right. So your initial instinct for any investor is to just expect a huge downgrade.
Exactly. And looking at the broader market, investors are definitely jittery. I mean, the stock is heavily underperforming Poland's broader stock market index, the WIG.
Yeah, I saw Rainbow is up just 0.8% year to date, whereas the WIG index has surged over 25%.
Right, so the market's knee-jerk reaction is to just price in a complete disaster for travel stocks when the Middle East destabilizes.
But the analysts at East Value Research are kind of looking past that index performance, right? They're focusing on the internal mechanics of the company.
Yeah, exactly. They're looking under the hood.
It's honestly like flying a plane into a massive storm, but the cabin is completely sold out at premium ticket prices.
That is a perfect way to put it. And those premium prices are acting like heavy armor getting that plane through the storm. I mean, summer pre-bookings are actually up 6.6% year over year.
Wait, up 6.6% despite everything?
Yep, hitting over 511,000 bookings. And winter is up 5.1%.
That's crazy.
But the real mechanism making this work isn't just the sheer volume, it's their pricing power.
Right.
For top destinations, places like Egypt, Greece, and the Canary Islands, customers are paying up to 500 zloty more on average.
So they are basically passing that 83% spike in fuel costs directly onto the consumer, and the consumer is just absorbing it.
Precisely. The demand to travel is just that rigid right now.
Wow.
And that inelastic demand is driving really favorable margins, which analysts expect will heavily boost Rainbow's vital third-quarter earnings.
But, this premium pricing model only really works if the destinations are actually safe.
Right, exactly.
Especially with the world's largest tour operator, TUI, lowering its profit forecasts specifically due to the Middle East conflict. So where exactly is Rainbow safely routing 500,000 bookings?
Well, the travel map is rapidly shifting. Consumers are actively avoiding conflict-adjacent zones, like Cyprus and Turkey.
Makes total sense.
So to keep those cabins full, travel operators are having to pivot hard to the Western Mediterranean, like Spain and Portugal.
Oh, damn.
And long-haul spots in the Caribbean, too.
Wait, but if the travel map is scrambling that fast, wouldn't highly automated, tech-savvy rivals adapt much faster than a traditional tour operator like Rainbow?
Well, it is a very real threat, yeah.
Because, we've got e-commerce giant Allegro partnering with Poland's top operator, Etyka, and Rainbow's own charter airline partner, Enter Air. They just bought Nakura, right?
Yes, they did.
And Nakura uses that algorithmic dynamic packaging to instantly bundle flights and hotels. So how does a legacy operator survive that massive tech gap?
The competitive landscape in Poland is definitely boiling over with these algorithmic platforms.
Yeah.
But Rainbow's counter strategy is physical, not just digital.
Physical? What do you mean?
Yeah, they just opened 9 new physical travel offices in Romania this year.
Wow. So instead of fighting algorithms with algorithms, they are expanding their brick-and-mortar footprint.
Exactly, because it directly captures the robust consumer spending in the Romanian market. They're offering a tangible presence, rather than just being another app on a phone.
Right. People want that visibility.
Yeah, and the bookings there are already showing really satisfactory results. Plus, Rainbow isn't just getting squeezed by Enter Air's new tech investments. They were actually Enter Air's third largest client. They generate over 13% of the airline's revenue.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that mutual financial dependence kind of protects Rainbow from being pushed out by Nakura's dynamic packaging.
Yes, the airline needs the traditional tour operator just as much as the operator needs the planes.
So for you, the listener, weighing this report, the overall picture becomes a lot clearer.
Definitely. Despite the undeniable geopolitical noise, the rapid shifting of travel maps, and obviously the rise of tech-forward rivals, the core fundamentals are really intact.
Right.
Robust consumer spending in Poland and Romania provides this massive buffer. For investors willing to look past the immediate Middle East jitters, Rainbow's underlying cash flow and regional growth create a highly attractive entry point.
It really does come down to that sold-out cabin pushing through the turbulence, armored by premium pricing and a loyal customer base.
Yep.
But it leaves you with something to ponder as you review your own portfolio. In an era where a sudden global conflict can instantly rewrite our vacation destinations, will algorithmic dynamic packaging eventually replace traditional tour operators entirely? Or, when the skies get genuinely turbulent, does the human curation and physical reassurance of a traditional travel company become more valuable than ever?